Your comments, your statements, your reactions are all typical statements and actions of domestic violence victims and domestic violence perpetrators.
How would you say that? We really love each other. You don't even understand. Like I feel like I'm on judgment here for a relationship when we're questioning a security deposit. That doesn't seem fair at all.
He's good to me.
Alright guys, so today we're diving into a courtroom case that starts with a security deposit and somehow evolves into a front row seat to a relationship chaos. Our plaintiff moved into a rental property expecting the usual landlord experience. You pay rent, you live life. Right guys? But apparently she received the deluxe landlord special package. There are very few things more uncomfortable than accidentally becoming a reoccurring character in a couple's arguments. You sign a lease expecting a landlord. Suddenly, you're living next to what feels like a reality TV casting itself. You guys, this case has the landlord drama that we all love, relationship chaos that we all expect, and awkward living arrangements that turned out to be more awkward than we expected. You know what I'm saying? And enough tension to power a small city. So guys, grab your snacks once again, get comfortable, and let's just see how this all plays out.
At first everything was fine, but after a few months I started to notice that they arguing sometimes with his girlfriend. I thought that it's okay because a couple, probably something could happen, you know, like typical lifestyle. But in one night it became like really loud, and I heard
It became what?
It became like really bad. I heard some screaming, I heard some glass breaking, and I decided to text her and ask like, is everything okay or not. I also gave a call to Joe, but he didn't answer me, and I was so nervous about her, that something could happen to her. So I decided to call the police to make sure that she's fine. So when they came to Joe, he already knew that it was me, because he probably like heard when police talked to me, and it was already quiet. I don't know, maybe Kyla left, or maybe he asked her to be, you know, to lie to police. So they just left, and
so the police went upstairs and talked to him?
Yeah.
Okay. And left?
Yeah.
Okay, then what happened?
So after that, I saw Kyla in laundry room. I asked her if she's alright or not, if she needs probably any help, if she wants to hang out and, you know, just to get to know each other a little bit better, so she would be probably more comfortable talking to me. But she was very short, and she said that she is fine, and that's it. After I talked to his girlfriend, I had a feeling that he kind of looking every time when I'm around apartments, and once I was on the way to my car, and he just popped up of nowhere. And
he being the defendant?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was very rude to me, and he said that I have to mind my own business, and his girlfriend is actually fine. And at next morning, I saw his girlfriend wearing a lot of makeup and sunglasses.
She's making assumptions.
She looked like she was trying to cover a black eye.
Okay. And then what'd you do?
After that, I decided that I have to move out, because first of all, he couldn't provide me normal environment where I can live without that much noise, because everything that happened, it was 2 a.m. It wasn't like a daytime. And plus he started to come after me, and I started to be nervous if he would fix problems with me, how he will fix it with his girlfriend.
Okay,
so,
he said he would fix problems with you, how he would fix it?
I mean, like, if he's so rude, like, and so loud with his girlfriend, and he's also rude to me, it wasn't safe for me to stay in this place.
Okay, so he was loud to his girlfriend, he was loud to you, you started to feel that it wasn't safe for you to be there.
Yeah.
Well, you live upstairs.
And so what did you do?
Come on, you
So
live
you
right
moved.
above.
It's
So,
noise and being safe,
listen.
it's different things,
No,
okay?
no.
So what did you think was going on? Based upon the type of noise that you were hearing, what did you think was happening?
It feels like he's abusing his girlfriend.
You thought it was a domestic violence situation,
Yeah.
abuse. All right, and so you wanted to get out of there.
Yeah.
And you moved to another place.
Yeah.
You gave him notice that you were moving.
As soon as I moved out, at the same day, I sent him email saying that I'm moving out.
So you didn't give 30-day notice?
Nope.
I didn't, because, you know, it's not like what's typical situation that the lease is up. It's just I didn't feel safe to stay there. And even if I would give him 30 days notice, I'm not sure that I would make through this 30 days. Probably he will come and kill me after that.
What?
I don't know.
You felt like
kill
he'd
you?
come and kill you?
It's crazy.
It feels like
crazy.
Like I'm gonna come kill her.
I didn't feel safe in this place.
Aren't you in the same building still?
No, of course I moved out.
Oh, okay. Let me hear from you.
All right, about time. I'm tired of hearing this. This is ridiculous, Your Honor. I mean, I'm coming in here because she has breached a contract. She left the lease early. Like you said, she did not give 30 days notice as required by the lease. You were required to give 30-day notice, not an email as you're moving out. That's not notice. I don't owe her anything.
Did
live there
you
on my
have don't respond to me.
Well, let's just start this out by me saying that I don't like this guy. I mean, the dude literally comes in absolutely way too hot than he needs to be. I mean, just calm down. Anybody that comes in so intense only tells me that he's probably trying to project the fact that he knows that he beats his girl. And if he does that, I don't like him. The other thing that I don't like about this dude is his haircut. The dude's got let me speak to the manager energy going on all up and down his head. Like, why would you cut your hair this way and think that people are going to take you seriously? You're acting exactly the way you got your haircut done. So maybe instead, let's focus on yourself instead of being upset with her. Now, when it comes to the situation of whether or not she needs to give the 30 days notice and yada yada, I have to say, I lean more towards her, following the contract. If you're going to break the lease, you got to break it under the contract. But here's the thing. The girlfriend under here, who's clearly looks miserable, is being forced against her will probably to testify as her man is probably the best landlord ever and that he doesn't do any, bang bang in the background. But here's the thing, guys. I think that there is a little bit of leeway here if her life was feeling like it was not safe. And so I do think that the judge is going to have a hard time making a decision here because one, the dude hasn't let me speak to the manager Karen haircut, and two, the girl down here that's the witness looks like she is being held against her will. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like she deserves the breaking of the lease early because this dude probably is, terrible to women, and I don't think that I would want to live next to someone like that. But what do you guys think about this?
Was there a situation where the police came to your home?
Yeah, they came to my house.
And were they investigating
Yeah, they were
possible
looking
domestic violence?
I don't know why they were there.
They didn't
That's what
tell you
she's
why?
saying.
Okay, so the police didn't tell you why
No,
they were
they
there?
asked me if everything's all right. We told them it's
Everything is
fine.
fine.
Everything's fine.
I know
between
you
me
told
and
them it's fine, but had you been involved in an argument?
No.
You
It
don't-
might have been a little noisy. We're passionate people. We love each other. We have high highs and low lows, Your Honor.
So you were making love and then making a lot of
Might
noise.
have been. I don't remember exactly what happened that night. It happens frequently.
So if you don't remember what happened that night, how do you know that it happens frequently? Because the only way you can know that
you were
something
asking
happens
about
frequently.
making love. I wasn't talking about fighting.
That's what I asked you. Was anything going on?
Well,
You have arguments?
Probably.
Did you have an argument?
Well, I mean, if we get into it, there's a time when we make up.
When you get into it, what is it about?
Sometimes it's what television channel it's set to. Sometimes it's when dinner.
fine.
It's just basic things. Everybody.
He always takes care of
Now,
it.
I don't need you
fine.
talking
Hey,
at
no,
the same time. I don't need you turning around looking at
I'm
her.
just trying to protect my
Be
man.
quiet
That's it.
till I get to you, please. What were you guys, what do you have argument about? It was my question.
What did we argue about that night? I mean, I don't remember exactly. I mean, sometimes I'll tell you.
I don't need you to say anything either.
Sometimes a woman might get jealous when I'm talking with another beautiful woman. And I think that's what that night it was. I mean, I'm nice. I'm attractive. I see women and I'm attracted to them, and there's a mutual thing. And sometimes Kayla gets jealous.
Okay.
It's normal to be jealous.
This guy is all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what else to say other than the fact that this dude is literally crazy. Regardless of whether or not he hits his girlfriend, I would not want this dude to be my landlord. He thinks he's the end all be all. He thinks he's the most handsome guy in the world. And then meanwhile, he's over here acting like, well, you know, my girl gets jealous and that's why we get into it. And sometimes we fight over the TV channel. Like, the dude literally is like a toddler in a grown man's body with a let me speak to the manager haircut. I mean, the dude in the background with no chin, to be honest with you, probably knows exactly what we're talking about. He knows that this guy is a tool bag. He knows that this dude probably beats his girlfriend. And then on top of that, probably would talk to other women poorly as well. And if that's the case, then in my opinion, for the threat of safety of one's life, I think the plaintiff should be able to break the lease whenever she wants, because this dude is not doing his due diligence as being a good landlord, and therefore she could leave. But what do you guys think? This guy's giving me energy that he does not care about anybody but himself, because his mother raised him until age 30 and cut his steak for him.
To express that to me at home, I reassured her.
So you argue over that.
No, I didn't argue, I reassured her.
And how did you reassure her?
Well, like, you know I'm true, baby. You know, like, it's for real. Like, I'm her man. I can tell her everything's cool.
And you say it passionately and loudly?
Yeah.
Do you do it a little loud?
I'm a loud person, yes. I'll give you that.
All right. So how do you know what was said if you said nothing was going on?
Well, I mean, nothing different's going on.
Well, how do you know it was an argument about you seeing another woman if you didn't have those kind of discussions?
I mean, it happens. That's probably the most common argument we have.
Oh, you have an argument about that pretty regularly?
Yeah, I'd say regularly.
So you say your wife is a little jealous. Is she your wife or your girlfriend?
My girlfriend.
So you say she's a little jealous?
Yeah, she's. I mean, she gets a little jealous, but she knows not to be.
So you're a ladies' man?
No.
Women are drawn to you?
Yeah, women are drawn to me.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
And you talk to them?
Well, of course.
And you got a lot of women friends?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And you work with women?
Yes, I work with women.
And your wife is a little insecure about all of that?
My girlfriend, but she's
your
not
girlfriend.
insecure. We work through it.
You work through it?
She knows I come home to her.
All right. Okay, step up, Miss Wilkins. Is this Dr. Wilkins? No, Miss Wilkins. Step
Just
up.
miss, it's just miss.
So what do you know about the night that the police came knocking at the door? What was going on?
I mean, I just want to start by saying, you know, he's always been good to me, and we're a happy couple, and he takes good care of me. He takes good care of the building and of her too. I don't know what she's saying coming about in our business. You know, that night, it's just like he said. We were having a regular night.
Well, I don't know what's a regular night. You know, every couple's regular night is different. So tell me, describe your regular night.
You know, we were just in bed watching something probably. I think I got thirsty. I probably dropped a glass or something when I went to go get some water. That was it. There was nothing out of the ordinary, nothing to warrant a phone call and the police to come to
So if you don't know what happened, you probably got thirsty and dropped a glass. Okay, what about the next day or so, or a week or so, when she saw you with sunglasses early in the morning and there was no sun?
You know, it was early in the morning. I had a long night. I just had some sunglasses on. I was going to work, so I had my makeup on like I always do. I don't know what she judges as a lot of makeup or not too much makeup.
You guys, do we buy this? I mean, really, do we buy this girl's story? When I look at her and I listen to her talk, she sounds like she's got the brain cells beat out of her by her boyfriend. I mean, she talking slow, slurring her words, and you can tell that she is broken inside. She looks absolutely sad. And this man is looking at her with laser point eyes, saying, if you say one thing that gets me in trouble here, you're gonna be dealing with me later. And I'm like, dude, this is a very difficult situation. If I was the judge in this, I would be calling the police right now to investigate this situation, because she clearly has no thoughts going on in there.
That's up to her. I don't know what she wants.
November.
So in November,
in the East Coast.
I can't wear sunglasses in November?
I mean, it's no sun there. It's
I
even
like to
cold
protect
for
my
glasses.
eyes. That is all of my business. That is none of your business. Just like our living situation and our relationship.
Did you hear any, other than those 2 times that you have talked about specifically, have you heard any noise, loud
Yeah,
noises,
it was a lot
argument?
of times before. but it was like a lot of times before. But I tried to talk to landlord. I was trying to tell him that it's not very nice for me to live there because it's too loud, but he just ignored me. He's like, yeah, whatever, we had some fun last night and that's it. Like, he didn't take any actions about it. But in one night it became like too much.
Okay.
She's just a nosy neighbor. That's all it is. I ran into the wrong person. Listening through the vents. What are you so nosy for?
I work a lot and I have a lot of stuff to do at 2 a.m. besides listening you.
So you said you don't deny that she's hearing noise and loud noise.
I told her I'm loud. I mean, we are loud. We're
We
passionate.
make noise.
You know, we're
That's
not.
So your loudness is
No.
passionate lovemaking,
No.
or you talk to each other loudly all the time?
Yes.
Which?
Both of them. I mean, I guess both. Yeah, but it could be both.
And you have arguments over other women.
We
that she
have
thinks
heated
that you're looking-
discussions. Yes.
So here's the thing, guys. Even if there's no domestic stuff going on here, let's just nix that out of the equation, even though I think there is. And the dude is just being loud. They're fighting each other, screaming, you name it. I feel like at that point, she should be able to break the lease because of a noise complaint. Like, I feel like the dude doesn't realize that not everyone wants to listen to you. 1, make love to your girlfriend. 2, scream at her. 3, tell her and scream at her about what TV show and channel you want to watch. Like, I just don't think he understands this, probably because if you zoom in on his head right here, he literally has speak to the manager haircut. I mean, his hair is cut like a middle-aged divorced woman who is about to go rage at a Sephora because they don't match her skin properly with the cosmetic makeup or something. Like, she's about to go and pawn off her kids so that she can go have fun at a club at some point. Like, I feel like the dude doesn't realize his life choices and how terrible they are, but I want this plaintiff to win because I don't like the dude. I'm going Judge Ebony on this guy. I don't like the dude.
Pay the rent the month you moved out? Had the rent been paid?
So yeah, the month when I lived, it was paid.
Okay. Now, you cannot keep security deposit for a person moving out.
What about the month she wasn't paying? She
Okay.
didn't pay for 5 months.
When a person pays a security deposit, that's the guarantee against damage to the property.
Oh, she damaged it too.
Well,
How?
I don't have anything in front of me that says there was damage to the property. The only thing you said was she moved out and didn't give you notice. You can't keep a security deposit for that reason. If she owes you rent and didn't pay rent, you still have to file a lawsuit to collect your rent. But you can't subtract the security deposit from that.
I can't get my security, keep the security deposit she gave me in lieu of rent? Is that
No,
what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Why not?
Okay, I'm gonna say it again in plain English. The purpose of a security deposit is to guarantee and to help you pay for damages to the property when the tenant moves out. Now, she's supposed to give you notice, that's correct. So, but you can't hold her security deposit.
But what
So-
about the rent I didn't receive? You know, like that's a damage to my bank account.
Did you give her an eviction notice for rent that now you're alleging you didn't receive? Did you make a counterclaim in this action for that? That you didn't receive the rent and she didn't pay the rent?
Because I paid.
Did you make a counterclaim in this action that she didn't pay the rent? No.
No, I didn't.
Right. Your only statement is she left without giving you notice. She can leave without giving you notice if, in fact, she feels unsafe and her safety is at stake, and the use and quiet enjoyment of the property is questioned.
You see, Judge Maybelline is saying exactly what I was saying. Like, to a T, exactly what I was saying. But here's my one caveat, I guess, or devil's advocate, if you will. I feel like, yes, all of that is true, what Judge Maybelline is saying. However, is there enough proof provided to say that this landlord was in fact doing that? Now, obviously, I believe the plaintiff, but she didn't submit anything that shows that there was much of a problem at all. Like, there's no video recording of the screaming. There's no police report really that was showing that there's, been a lot of problems. Like, I feel like there's not enough evidence that she's providing to say that her claim is true, that she had to leave and flee for her life, and that it was not an enjoyable place to live due to that fact. So obviously this dude is a total loon and honestly a buffoon, but like, I think there needs to be more proof, right guys? Like, I feel like the evidence is not enough for the judge to make this call. I want to know your thoughts though. Do you agree with me?
Your girlfriend's response as well as yours, having done and handled many domestic violence issues, having helped to write the law related to domestic violence prevention, your comments, your statements, your reactions are all typical statements and actions of domestic violence victims and domestic violence perpetrators.
How would you say that? We really love each other. You don't even understand. Like, I feel like I'm on judgment here for a relationship when we're questioning a security deposit. That doesn't seem fair at all.
He's good to me, and he's good to his property.
Me. He doesn't do anything for me. He takes good care of me. He's nice to me. We argue a lot. We argue over everything. We argue
But
over.
they're normal
We're
things.
passionate. We argue. I
I'm
probably
happy
just
here.
broke a glass that night and it caused noise. Maybe we were arguing over a girlfriend, or not a girlfriend, a lady, because I looked at somebody and she gets a little jealous over that. There's all these excuses and justifications and maybes and ifs.
They're just the truth. They're just the truth.
Ma'am, you're not here for that, and you're not going to hear me. And all I can do is pray and hope that he doesn't beat the hell out of you before you understand and realize that you are probably a victim of domestic violence. And I hope you get some understanding and realize that you need help because you need some help in anger management. You're so angry now, you're ready to hit me.
No, Your Honor, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm angry at her.
And given the opportunity, you would express it
I did. I told her.
in a violent manner.
Yeah, that's
No.
exactly what.
It's real clear.
And there's the evidence, guys. Judge Maybelline is so great. She shows that this is in fact an issue where his responses, the way he's projecting himself, only tells us that yes, in fact, this man is probably doing domestic stuff to his girlfriend at home, and that he is willing to do it to her. He's probably willing to do it to other women. And that's why the woman that's in the corner of this screen right here is terrified. Look at her. She's absolutely freaked out at the fact that this man is in the courtroom with her because she thinks that this dude is about to go rampage on everyone in here. Hey guys, I hope this man receives good justice.
She did the right thing, moving out for her safety. You owe her security deposit. But before I order you to pay it back to her, pay it back with a caveat. If you file an action for past due rent within the next 30 days, before you have to pay her back her security deposit, you don't have to pay it, because that issue will be taken up in landlord-tenant court. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have unpaid rent?
No, I paid for everything.
Excuse me?
I paid my rent.
Okay. Well, it'll be on you to prove that she didn't pay it.
Oh, I got it. I got the records.
All right.
Telling a story now, too.
Right.
Other than that, the two of you are to not have any dealings with each other. But you have to pay her. So in order for him to pay you, he'll need a mailing address for him to send you your check. If you don't want it sent to your home address because you don't want him to know that, then find an address that you give to him to tell him where to send you the money. All right?
Okay.
That's the order of the court.
All rise.
Judge Maybelline has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $2,300.
I'm going to file within the next 30 days. You will see none of that money because you owe me 5 months.
Domestic violence.
Well, guys, the judge ruled in favor of the plaintiff on this one. And you know what? I totally agree with her on this. Like, Judge Maybelline is always so great. She always rules perfectly. She says things the right way, and she's actually pretty spicy with it. And I appreciate that. But here's the thing. I do think that situations like this are a little bit of a gray area because you have to be able to prove that this is actually what's going on. And that's what's the problem. It's so difficult to prove and save people who are in these domestic violence situations because a lot of times the victims don't want to be saved yet, or they're not ready to be saved, or they're afraid for their life that if they get saved, it ends up being worse off for them. So it's a very tricky and touchy situation. And so the plaintiff bringing this to court, in some ways might be putting the defendant, the female victim in the situation, in more danger now. So I'm a little bit afraid. I feel like, the police should be sent to this man's house after this court case, because I'm sure he's pretty upset and going to be pretty angry, and he's going to probably take it out on her. And that's a pretty scary thought. So I want to know your thoughts on this situation, guys. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What do you think about this dude's haircut? Let me know in the comments down below.